Good evening, everyone, and good evening. Great to see you all. I'm Peter Bonfield. I'm the Chief Executive of BRE, and it gives me huge pleasure to welcome you all here today to celebrate BREEAM's 25th birthday, which is just special. Now, we could have had all sorts of people to come and join us on the stage here, couldn't we? There are no doubt a myriad of politicians who would love to be here, some businessmen that are just getting it, I don't know, all sorts of people. But we wanted to bring somebody who just epitomises what we're all about. And so our guest speaker tonight is Tim Smit. And he's the guy who, through his career, has cared passionately about sustainability, but against every odd, against all the naysayers, created the wonderful Eden Project and has delivered Eden projects in Cornwall and has this mission now to take Eden to every country in the world to inspire people about how to do green things brilliantly.
One of the problems, you see, when you live in an age of beige, our politicians are beige. Most corporate directors are not people who start companies. The ones who are interesting are the ones who start the companies. When you go to most of the real big companies that we're supposed to respect and you meet the guys there, you realize they would have been fired by the people who actually started those companies. That's true, isn't it? You know that's true. The people who change the world aren't people who bend themselves to it. They're the people who actually look it in the eye and they're actually a bit chippy. And I hope that we all stand for being chippy, because we're living at a time which, let me just interrupt myself. Imagine, if you will, we are back in, let us imagine it's 1520 or something. Do you think the people who were painting then, or sculpting then, or engineering or making clocks for the first time then, knew they were at the dawning of a renaissance? Do you think they knew it? They could have f***ed it up, couldn't they? They could have said, actually, no, we just want to do cartoons, you know. We want to do, you know, little sort of council houses. We don't want to build basilicas and stuff, you know. But they didn't. And one of the things that I think is just so important, and every time I get the chance to speak to smart people who are doing the sort of things that I'm really envious and I can't do, which is you, is to think, be brave, just be brave, because actually what is so bonkers, as in the week that COP21 is starting, you know, in Paris, this is important stuff. You have been here for a long time realizing that we need to have a different way. And for us going to China, when you start to talk to the Chinese people that we're building the project in Qingdao, the Chinese beer capital, the former German colony, they want so much what you have in your brains. The bonkers thing is they want you more than your own effing government does. They've seen the future. They go crazy talking about the Brits. They've got a Taoist approach. They can see that unless they approach the new era of sustainability with the same energy as they did the economic growth of the previous 15 years, they are doomed. What an exciting place to be, of people that want to work, they want to be friends with us, collectively with us. So I want to leave you with that thought. We've just signed a deal to build, it's a £100 million project in Qingdao, but they've made no bones about the fact they want to build another 3 once we've finished. So that's like £500 million. And the reason they want to do it is because they realize they need to get the story of sustainable construction and sustainable living embedded into their people in record time, because if their people take on the Western desire to consume at the demands we do, we are all doomed. They need a new story. They need a kind of Taoist story that to work with the rhythm of nature is somehow the coolest thing of all. And that is why I wanted to come here and talk to you, because one of the things about BRE and BREEAM, in terms of a standard, is that it's not a religion. It's not a religion, but it is actually an expression of a series of values that are made concrete, not to make a pun, that are made solid, substantial, that are a flag around which people can gather. That is why, to celebrate 25 years of BRE's BREEAM standard, it is so, so important, and it's more important than some shitty thing with a little label on it. This isn't a label, this is an attitude, it is a state of mind, it's a place in the heart. Gavin, tell them all about it.
What has BREEAM achieved in the last 25 years? Well, obviously we're the first of the green building standards of the world, and I think that's a great thing for Britain to say we were there first, we achieved it. It is a state of mind, and most importantly, it is holistic. 531,596 BREEAM certificates issued. That's pretty good going. We are now 2 years into a program of modernising, updating and getting the BREEAM products fit for the future to provide that family of tools which will help people achieve the outcomes they want moving forward. A vision that is around being the most authoritative, most comprehensive, most widely used green building system in the world, with a family of schemes tailored to different scales and different life cycle stages of the built environment. The research we published last year really importantly showed that green buildings, high performance buildings, don't have to cost more. Big thank you to GBM and EcoBuild for allowing us the use of the space and helping host. Thank you very much. We look forward to seeing you at EcoBuild for more good stuff. And to carry on the theme of this evening, tomorrow we're also turning on a little micro website, and we're putting out a series of messages over the coming days, funny enough, 25 messages to reflect 25 years, just reminding people out in the world, particularly through social media, all the great things BREEAM has achieved. So thank you very much and enjoy the party.